Our next project uses a pre-filled 10-gram syringe over a dried pod called a Chinese lantern. If you don't have access to this type of pod, you can substitute with cork clay, which is ground cork mixed with a binder and water. This is perfect for creating hollow forms because it will take a terrific shape and after it's dry will burn out in the kiln to ash. After you've opened the package, be sure to put the rest of it into a resealable bag so that it doesn't dry out. Mold a marble-sized portion of it into a pod shape. Put a dimple in the top where the stem would be, and then use a flat surface to create the many sides. Insert a portion of a bamboo skewer halfway into the cork form. Mold it around the skewer and then insert into a small block of styrofoam to dry. Cork clay needs to be entirely dry before you continue. If any moisture is left inside, it can cause damage when firing. If you're using the original pod, you need to be very careful with the skewer as you insert it. Then, with your syringe, you're going to attach the green tip, which is the medium tip, and starting at the top, you're going to create lines following the line of the pod itself, using a straight bead of syringe on each of the main veins going down to the tip. Take your time and be sure to keep the tip of the syringe above the surface of the pod. If you allow the syringe line to fall easily from the tip of the syringe, it will lay very evenly and very smoothly onto the surface. After a moment, take the tip of your finger and very lightly press on each line so that it attaches to the pod itself. With a moist paintbrush, do the same thing. Very gently tap on each line. You can use the paintbrush also to move lines around that have wandered a bit. Exchange the green tip for the blue tip, which is smaller, and exerting a fair amount of pressure, squirt the syringe type between the lines that run vertically down the pod. Make sure that you follow all the way down to the tip. It's important that the syringe type that you're squirting out touches the seams that you've run down the side. Otherwise, it will fall apart when you fire it. At the top, make sure that the syringe type also touches each side and each seam. With the damp paintbrush, tap gently so that all of the different squiggles touch each other and become solid. Do this all around the pod. Take a look and make sure that you have no big gaps. Dry the entire piece. After it's dry, gently twist the skewer out without damaging the tip of the pod. If you have to replace any of the lines, now's the time to do it, as well as filling in small little gaps with some paste. Allow to dry again. In order to create the bail, you're going to take a small piece of straw and set it on top, and then, still with the blue tip, you're going to go back and forth, squirting out lines so that they touch each side, back and forth until you've created a solid bail over the straw. Don't touch the straw. It will be removed when it dries. Secure the lines on either side with a bit of paste on a paintbrush. It's very important that this becomes one piece. You'll need to dry it thoroughly. Remove the pod from the dryer. Very, very gently remove the straw by twisting. Your piece is now ready to be fired. To prevent it from rolling around in the kiln, you'll need to nest it in a piece of fiber blanket. When you fire this pod, You're going to have to fire it at 1472 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes if you've got a hollow form of cork clay. If it's just the dried pod itself, you can fire it at 1300 or even 1200 degrees for 30 minutes, since this is low fire clay. Once the firing is complete, you'll be able to take the piece out and rinse it well to get out any ash. Using your stainless steel brush very, very gently, brush the surface of the pod to reveal the silver. The best and safest way to polish hollow forms is by using a rotary tumbler. We have 2 pounds of stainless steel shot in mixed shapes in this chamber, filled 2/3 with water and some jewelry cleaner without ammonia. In it we put our finished pod. We've closed the lid and we're going to put it into the tumbler to tumble for at least an hour and a half. For silver, you need at least an hour and a half to create a shine. When it's done, you remove the lid, remove your piece, and rinse very well with some clean water and dry. You'll find that you'll have a beautiful shine without damaging the piece.